Hi, my name is Steve, and this is Embrace the Question. The question for today is, how do I know if I'm hearing God? What a great question. I've probably asked myself that question countless times in my life, especially during hard times. How do I know if I am hearing God? Well, let me share with you a couple of things that I have learned in that pursuit of an answer. One is, out of all the dialogues that I have in my head at any given moment, His voice is the kindest, gentlest voice. There is never guilt with the voice of God, only a call higher. He's always extending to you an invitation to come up higher. So the voice is gentle. It's by His kindness always that He leads us to change our mind, to repent. That's key number one. But perhaps the most vital revelation that I've ever received came out of the Gospels. And it was when Jesus asked Peter, "Who do you say that I am?" And Peter said, "Well, you're the Christ, the Son of the living God." And Jesus said something very provoking at that moment. He said, "Flesh and blood did not reveal that to you, Peter." So what Jesus was actually telling Peter was, "Peter, you have been hearing God on this." God is a subtle voice, a still small voice, a thought process often enough that's going on in your mind, who is instructing you gently, kindly, and trying to bring you up and instruct you in His ways. So to me, that takes a lot of pressure off. Am I hearing God? Yes, just like Peter was, but he didn't know it. You're hearing God in many ways, but sometimes the more gifted you are, the more voices you actually hear. And that is a problem with, I think, a lot of times the higher the prophetic gifting in a person's life, the more tormented they seem to be, because it's harder to differentiate between all the voices. God's voice is very kind and very gentle and very firm, and He never contradicts Himself. He never contradicts His word. So pay attention to the voice in your head, the kind one, the gentle one. Pay attention to Him, because He is always speaking when you're willing to hear. He who has an ear, remember? He who has an ear, let him hear. If you like teachings like this, please subscribe to this channel. And until next time, peace and blessings.